Nah, that just made what I did irrelevant.
No.
No, because either way you got to go back or forward.
I've found that people I've shown our videos to want to see that sort of fuck around shit too. So
good.
We'll add it to the blooper reels.
All right. Whoosh! Welcome to Individuality Complex.
Part 3.
Yeah. Toru.
Yeah.
Toru is the Māori word for 3.
Just in case you didn't know.
Kia ora.
So, yeah, we just thought we'd catch up and have a quick reconvene over what we did on Christmas and what we got up to on New Year's.
You might have mine. Oh no, yours is... Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We're still working out the kinks, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll just get them closer. I think we'll get it closer.
But yeah, we had a pretty cool festive period. We hope you saw the Christmas episode and rang your mum like we told you.
Yeah, mum was cool, man. I ate some...
Did you get to go home?
Nah. But I ate like mum food.
Oh yeah, no, that's
all the way.
gangster.
Not from my mum, but just people's mums.
Yeah.
Foods.
No, I had the Kiwi Airs one. We went out to like, my brother's got this big farm and we went out and had like a mean water fight with his kids and
yeah,
everyone got in the pool and yeah, it was good fun. Good Kiwi sort of Christmas buzz. Yeah. Did you play any gigs?
Yeah, we did. I think I did a... Shit, when was the last episode?
Christmas.
Before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Lead up to... Okay. Yeah, did one since then. Was Kitchen.
Yep.
At the post office. That was pretty mean. New Year's party.
Yeah.
And the boys put up in a mean room. If anyone's looking for accommodation on the trip through Paeatua,
yeah.
stop in a post office hotel.
Yeah.
Ask for Jeff. Use chair to the chair bros, and you'll get a 10% discount on the room.
You sure?
Yeah.
Wicked. Brilliant. Chair to the bros chair. Is that your promo code?
Nah. See, you won't get the discount.
Yeah, I don't know it.
I can't remember it either.
So
that's the promo code. Yeah, you can rewind. I can't rewind my mind.
Can't rewind your mind.
Nah.
There's something I want to bring up because I love bringing it up around you now.
Lord have mercy.
The Queen's message.
Yeah. So for those who haven't experienced it, like myself, I didn't know. I heard it. I didn't know it was a thing, to be honest. I didn't really know what it was. And apparently, yeah, the Queen every year.
She has her annual Christmas message.
And she says like Merry Christmas.
So like a positive state of the nation.
Yeah. So she gets up there. Well, she's sitting in this room and it's just fully like gold plated.
So her basic message was, I know it's tough out there, but come on, everyone, band together and be nice. But
she has no legs in the video.
It's just sitting in front of a
and
golden
she just looks
piano.
like an animatronic.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Death machine with this like vampire stare, and she's what is it called? She's fucking gleaming people. She's gleamed her nations. Like, just looked at them and then like...
Glared?
Let me in your house.
Glowered?
No, there's a name. Shined?
Shined? I'm
the vampire term for mind control, bro.
Oh.
They like look at you and they go, let me into your house.
Yeah, because they have to be invited.
Well, that was where she was like, everything's good in the world.
Let me in. That's perfect.
And yeah, but then I seen her walking around with legs, so they have 2 separate robots, obviously. I don't think she's real. I just feel like that's all, like there's just a room in like the BBC building where they have it set up all the time. And
what about the palace though? Is that for show?
Nah, bro, that's like
inflatable.
That's probably like just a big dungeon.
A dungeon for treason.
Dragons.
For dungeons and dragons.
Nah. So yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, man. That's what
Buckingham Palace. There you go.
That's what it is. No, but I don't think any. Yeah, I think there's a lot of mysterious things going on in that building. It's huge, bro. She's tiny, and then they get small dogs as well. Corgis, and don't they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
corgis?
I
They
think
love
there's some
corgis.
correlation between
It's
the
like
Queen
a
and
royal
corgis.
dog, corgis.
Yeah.
So they like to feel superior. They need to get the smallest, weirdest looking, breathing difficulty dogs.
And I'm pretty sure she eats a swan every
I
Christmas.
thought you were going to say corgis.
No,
Yeah.
there's something about
So
it.
yeah, but anyway, I watched it and it was alright. Like if you haven't seen it before, it could
It's
give
a
you
hell of
chills.
a watch to
It's
watch
pretty,
if you sort of take into account any sort of conspiracy theory to do with the Queen or elites or anything like that. It's quite fun.
You know,
to
she
watch.
owns the ocean.
Yeah, every navy is hers. Think about that.
She
Give her a hand,
owns
she owns
the
water by the looks of
ocean.
it. Yeah.
She is Jason Momoa, aka Aquaman.
I got it. I saw. I just instantly love the idea of her as Khal Drogo.
I would prefer him.
I'd watch the Queen rip
as the
someone's
Queen.
tongue through their throat if they put her in Game of Thrones.
I reckon if I say enough words too, there'd be like people. If you want, use the content, make memes and shit. Like take the head of the Queen and put it on his body and stuff. It'd be like Individuality Complex.
Yeah, this
Doesn't
is
make
their
sense.
fault. Yeah. Trying to think of other trippy shit we've seen, because there was a few things we wanted to remember. Oh, the generator exploding that looked like Dragon Ball Z in New Jersey, and the big pulsating blue light in the sky on the tinfoil hat Instagram.
Yeah.
It looked like Dragon Ball Z or some shit. But
What was the thing again? Tinfoil.
tinfoil hat podcast with like Sam Tripoli?
Yeah.
They
Oh
put a
yeah,
post
bro.
on it.
Yeah.
See, this is almost
Yep.
exactly the same
Yep.
thing that happened last
Yeah.
time.
So there was a big.
They're saying a
Kamehameha in the middle of.
generator exploded, but if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, that's what it looked like.
Bro, it was insane.
It really did look like someone was going Super
Exploding
Saiyan or
blue
something.
light,
So
yeah.
check that out. Look it up. There's tons of footage of it. Yeah.
The Mapogo Lions just showed it in there.
Yeah. Oh
Look them
God. Yeah.
Look them up.
Look up the Mapogo Lions.
Look up a Mapogo, and you ain't.
You won't be disappointed.
You ain't.
It's such a fascinating thing to learn
If you
about.
want, if you're trying to like get somewhere, if you're trying to motivate yourself, if you're like, fuck this, I don't want to get up, check out Mapogo Lions.
Yeah, they had to get up, and they did.
They got up.
Those motherfuckers got up hard.
Yeah. But we've got another episode.
Yeah. That's sort of like the carrot.
We're like all over the show.
Dangling this carrot of the Mapogo Lions.
Jared's dad's the man too.
Yeah, some flesh.
So we're here. What are we talking about today?
Well, we did have, like, doing all this research for different things that we're looking into, like, doing episodes on. We came across some really, really interesting numbers on death. And I know it's morbid, but some of it's funny. Like, if you've ever checked out the Darwin Awards, the Darwin Awards is a special awards given to people who have removed themselves from the gene pool through comical or stupid means. And there's tons of them. Like, one guy died using a chainsaw on a grenade to try and harvest the gunpowder for fireworks. And, yeah, obviously that exploded.
There was a dude. He died from spaghetti exploding in his nostrils when he was performing a magic trick.
I don't know if you've made that up or not.
He covered them in pop rocks, slid it up his nostril. The pop rocks exploded one of the vessels in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Kaboom. Aneurysm dead.
That's long-winded.
Sounds good though, eh?
If we come back to that in 5 minutes, are you going to remember exactly how that guy died?
Yeah, the spaghetti dude. Of course.
Mom spaghetti.
What's your next one?
No, I had another one was a
Can
guy.
you beat spaghetti nose?
Not really, just dumb ones. There was a
Okay.
guy who tried to prove to his wife his gun was safe, and he said the safety was on, put it to his head, pulled the trigger. It wasn't.
Oh, that's a thing. I think,
Yeah.
I could fall into that trap.
You would.
I don't have guns, and I wouldn't put it to my head, but I mean, I can see the logic in that. Like, yeah, well, I'm not going to shoot you, babe. Like, I was
Yeah, there's ton. If you go online, just look up Darwin
It would have been
Awards.
cash
You
ass
will
too,
laugh for ages.
sipped
It's,
on his tea. Oh, yeah, that was you made that
Because
shit.
there's more people killed by like vending machines falling on them yearly.
Yep.
What's
Yep.
happened here? Sweet, how's it going? Welcome to Riff of Today. We're going to go over something from, I don't know if you guys will remember, last episode I think it was, we had Evan from Metal Tower play one of his songs and he showed it. Here it is.
B minor, C major.
So, he didn't really explain the shapes for people who are just getting into it, like you're pretty hard out into guitar to pick up what he was going on about. So what I'm just going to do is just clear up what these shapes are. So on a 5-string suite, we're going to go for this minor pattern first. We go 12, 15, 14, 14, 13, 12, 17. Sweet. So that's the pattern. That's going to be tricky for most people. When you get that, you got to roll onto the same fret. Work on that, you'll get it. But that's your first shape. Second shape we're going to do is a major. Where you go 10, 14, and then we're going to do the roll technique. 12, 12, 12, 10, 15. Sweet. So that's your minor and your major shape. That's basically what he was doing. He's got a lot of other stuff going on, but that'll give you a good indicator of, you know. So you can see how he breaks the sweep in half. Cool. So there's a few things to remember with sweeps. The first thing to remember is always scoop all your mids. Don't use any mids. It's gonna not work. Get rid of them. Turn your bass up to 10, treble up to 10. Don't listen to anyone else's ideas on tone when it comes to sweeps, because sweeps aren't really guitar. Secondly, well, always do them as fast as you can. Never try to, you know, gain any sort of proper technique. Don't use a metronome. Go as quick as you can. Get it as stupid as you can. The first one you learn will always work in every key and every jam you ever have. Don't listen to what anyone says. What's the last one? Last one's probably, oh yeah, don't take advice from people from other musical genres, because what would they know and how would they help your stuff? If you think any of that was real, you should probably go watch another video. So here it is one more time, slowly and fast. Then you start messing around and move it all over the place. Have a good day. Told you we didn't know what we were doing.
We know. It was a pizza delivery, and we can't eat it on screen because that's rude. So anyway, stay over there, bro. Yep. So back to the Mapogo deaths. Oh no, what were we talking about?
Darwin Awards.
Darwin Awards, you fucking dickheads.
They said, what are they, on the website it was like chlorinating the gene pool. Because it just gets rid of dumb kids.
So just silly dumbs.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie based on it too, where like an insurance guy has to go around and work out all these crazy deaths, because some of them just don't make sense. But anyway, what I was getting at was there's more people killed by fucking vending machines than by sharks.
There's more people killed by everything than sharks. There's how many?
You think sharks monsters? Six
people a year.
Yeah.
Is the average of people that die from sharks.
Yeah. We got this list, and it was sharks is 6, wolves is 10, lions 22, elephants and hippos around 500. Fucking tapeworms 700.
700 people from worms.
Tapeworms. Yeah. Crocodiles, 1,000. See, that just makes sense.
So what crocs and tapeworms are near the same?
700 and 1,000. These are give or take, remember. These are pretty averaged out. The Ascaris roundworms, whatever the hell that is, doesn't sound nice. 4,500. Freshwater snails, 20,000. And apparently they carry parasites that infect humans.
Yes, don't fuck with freshwater snails.
The assassin bug, 12,000. The tsetse flies, 10,000. Dogs, 35,000. Dogs are apparently man's best friend.
It
and
sucks too
not
because
nice.
there's so many, like, there are a lot of good dogs. But I suppose, I don't know what the numbers are, bro, for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of pet families have more than one.
But I think a lot of that would be like rabid or wild. You know, they can't.
Yeah, that's worldwide too, by the way. I don't think it's domestic.
But that means dogs kill like why the fuck more than wolves do?
Yeah.
Oh, not because like they're dicks. I mean, just
No, they just happen to have more
circumstantial,
human
yeah.
interaction, I think.
Snakes was 100,000.
Fuck.
Humans kill apparently 437,000 humans a year. And the top one on the list was mosquitoes at 750,000, which
So
was fucked up.
750,000.
Yeah,
People
and then we sort
die
of
from
tried
mozzies.
to like put it in perspective and cross-reference it with shit. And we found out that in 2018, they reckon there was 250,000 guns that gun-related deaths, and I think that includes
How many?
250,000 worldwide. That was
In 2017,
18.
18.
Yeah,
250,000.
yeah. Then that's counting like suicides as well and everything. That's not just gun violence. That's gun
Deaths, yeah. So yeah, murder suicides.
Yeah, and it was ironically, not ironically, but funnily enough, it said that's the total, and America ranks high.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
no
give
shit.
us the exact number on America.
Opioids in 2017 was 72,000 people.
So that's coke and shit.
Yeah,
Heroin,
yeah.
smack,
So that would have put it above.
booger sugar.
That would put it above dogs, but
Fucking
below
China
snakes.
White. That bloody yayo, that bird game, that fucking creme. Listen to me, I've never seen it.
Heroin or anything, or
None of those drugs. Don't fuck with drugs. Just only do urine samples for people when they ask.
I know that that opioid one is worse now, and like they reckon. That,
Oh, just for how many people die from cannabis a year?
we found there was a death. We did find one cannabis death. So
You
every
hear
time
that?
someone says
You hear that, you hippie Rastafarians?
no one's died from weed.
Someone died from this shit.
There was a man who had 3 ton fall off the back
Smoked
of a
3
truck
ton.
and land on him.
He smoked 3 ton.
Nah, 3 ton smoked him, bro.
Nah, it was a metaphor, bro, I reckon. It
They-
fell
it
off
fell
the
off
back
the
of a truck. He smoked 3 pounder in a sitting, and it blew his fucking mind.
And he died.
Yeah, what a way to go.
Nah, he was. It was horrible. He was killed in front of heaps of people. Like 3 tons of weed fell off and squashed a man. So there you go, though. There's a weed death.
Yep.
Yep. All this other talk that they can't.
Marijuana kills in big amounts.
Well, 3 tons a lot.
3 tons of marijuana kills.
3 tons of anything falling off the truck's gonna fucking.
What's
kill you.
heavier, 3 tons of marijuana or your past? That's good, eh?
Fucking hell, please. That needs to be on your shirt.
That's good.
That's gotta
Okay.
be your shirt. Yeah,
Don't tell yourself jokes are good.
that is way too fucking funny. Way too fucking funny.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to our Open Flame sessions with the Open Flame man, me, Shay. I've just finished a 11-hour day at work, and I thought just come and record myself and sing you a few songs, and just shout out to everyone else that's participated so far: Ryan Coles, Raymond, Michael, Mikali, Mick Hole, I like to call him. Because yeah, he's a beautiful creature and useful. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit alternative to the usual open flame sessions because I'm going to just do my usual yabba and keep you all entertained for maybe 5 minutes or something. How long's 3 songs? 5 minutes? Yeah, 3 Shay songs is 5 minutes. Okay. This is, by the way, pedigree guitar. It didn't come with this. It's an adhesive metallic pink butterfly to symbolise cocoonage, and then the outage of cocoonage into butterflyage. And my daughter, God bless her soul, if he exists, I wrote her name on the back here when she was born for her, and then I dropped the fucking thing and chipped it, so it's now my orangutan guitar, but it plays quite nicely for me. Anyway, I'm going to play you a little song and then carry on rambling. Well, Lord, I'm on a permanent holiday. I'm going outside to play. I ain't gonna slave away. Not from no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. I'm taking a range, I'm making a change. Never gonna stay to you because of your evidence and all of your presidents. When I will stay, we'll never know. Just a bit of way. Oh, my life on truth to follow, baby. If you overstep my bounds, my on path to follow, baby. If you understand me, then you'll see what I mean. And I know that I'm making up all the words, 'cause Lord, I'm on a permanent holiday. I'm going outside to play. I ain't gonna slave away, no. Not from no corporate Babylon. I'm never gonna be a pawn in their manipulation games. 10,000 years of captivity, they must eventually open up their eyes and see that they're manipulating me. And so much uncertainty, so many questioning. Why is that we're so blind to see? It's all this money, money, money. It's all this digital currency. Why? It's all this monopoly money that stops us from ever being free. Oh, but it seems we'll be in this prison for life. But if we keep buying, then they'll keep selling the lie. It's always mine. Yeah, I'm on a permanent holiday. Mike Love, shout out to Mike Love. Actually, good story to tie in with the last dude, Ryan Coles. He's an avid traveller to the Blues Fest in Byron Bay every year, and when I was running That's Us Music House for a little bit, he used to come in all the time, and he said he was going to Blues Fest, and I played that song quite a few times, and he liked the song as well. And while he was there, Mike Love played it, and he went into Mike Love's tent and got me a frame signature from Mike Love with like shout outs to the music house and stuff. So yeah, homage to Mike Love. Just cleaning out my vocal cobwebs too, because I've been yelling service like all night at work because the dude I've taken over for is Polish. So Nosferania, Machin. Hopefully if he's watching. And yeah, no, I'm loving the new job and get back into my element with food and come down to the Gladstone Inn and get yourself a feast from me and the team in the kitchen and the front of house staff. An awesome place to come down, and it's rural and it's right by the river. It's just beautiful, beautiful food, beautiful people, beautiful surroundings. Yeah, so I'll just jam another song and then carry on keeping on. Hello, another song for you. Life is short, it ain't always easy. A silver lining can be hard to see, but now I found it, it was always there, and now I missed you. It ain't clear, you keep me grounded in the clouds. It makes me better when you're around, and I've been thinking all along we got a good thing, yeah, going on. Oh, we got to stay together, got to stay together. Oh, we got to stay together, got to stay together. Sunday morning, we are shining. You got me feeling some kind of way, so I reckon we should probably stay, 'cause I don't want this feeling to ever go away. You hold me up, you hold me down. It makes me better when you're around. And I've been thinking all along that we got a good thing, yeah, going on. Oh, we got to stay together, got to stay together. Oh, we got to stay together, got to stay together. Oh, we got to stay together, got to stay together. Oh, we got to stay together. Yeah, so a little bit of shout out to 662, and yeah, I play that with me band Skitchin, plugging Skitchin. Check out Skitchin as well on social media and stuff. We get up to things, and yeah, Individuality Complex. So fuck, can't get better. Yeah, so I was watching. What was I watching? Most recently, The Punisher, and fuck, he's the man. So if anyone hasn't checked out The Punisher on Netflix, don't care if you're not into comics, this series is definitely, you won't get a comic feel from it anyway, unless you know the comic. So check it out, Punisher. Brutal, if you like action and violence, revenge. Best served cold. Alright, let's take this time out to be perfectly honest, because there's a lot of shit. But I just got some Eminem lyrics in my head. A lot of people going to Eminem soon, and that whole bloody. I had a friend say he's going to wear a because he's MGK, he loves Machine Gun Kelly, and he reckons he's going to wear a fucking MGK regalia to go there. Regalia is a word. Awesome. Shout out to Regalia. And I said to him, bro, no, you can't. And he's like, well, it's just a fucking, it's just clothes and shit. I said, yeah, but the influence Eminem has over his fans, you can already, half of the ones that left when he drew the sand or whatever, did the Trump shit, doesn't matter, they're all back. Kamikaze brought them all back, and you're just asking for trouble, okay, Grinch? So, and I know you're going to watch this, please don't wear that MGK stuff, bro, for your own safety. I'm not going, and I'm not saying anyone's going to jack you, but I'd say someone's going to jack you, G. Okay, shout out to MGK though, he's cool. Fucking beard is weird, I love that. He came up with that himself, so, look out, Dr. Zeus. Speaking of Dr. Zeus, my daughter gets me to read that shit over and over again, and I'm hoping there's a market or someone's in the market to write some kid books that will stimulate the parents. Like Timmy takes a gun to school or something like that. Sorry, that's a bad example. Timmy gets into a pub fight, or Timmy's mum has 5 husbands. I don't know. There's all sorts of real life. Timmy's dad was shot for nothing. Basically a Timmy series. Kids books. Anyway, segue into the next song. This got taken down, and I just want to put it back up onto the internet, and no one can take it this time. So, yeah. May I have your attention, please? Yeah. With a real Slim Shady, please stand up. I repeat, with a real Slim Shady, please stand up. But I'm like a head trip to listen to, 'cause I'm only giving you things you joke about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got the balls to say it in front of y'all. I don't got to be false or sugarcoated at all. I just get on the mic and spit it, and whether you'd like to admit it, I just went and did it. And 90% of you rappers out there, you wonder how can kids eat up these albums like Valiums? It's funny, 'cause at the rate I'm going when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in a nursing home flirting, pinching nurses' asses while I'm jacking off and jerking. But this fucking dick is working, this Viagra doesn't work. And every single person has a Slim Shady lurking. He could be working at Burger King, spitting on your onion rings, or in the parking lot, circling, screaming, I don't give a what, with his windows down and his system up. So with the real Shady, please stand up. Put one of those fingers on each hand up, and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. And one more time, loud as you can, how does it go? I'm Slim Shady, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me? Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me.
There was this crazy shit like people getting hit by wine bottles. Like
Yep.
when you open a wine bottle, a cork flying out, kills more people than poisonous spiders.
What?
Yeah, they reckon more people in a year would be killed by a champagne cork than a poisonous spider. But that's like relative, I guess, because you could be somewhere where there's tons of poisonous spiders and there's no wine bottles. I bet that's a totally different.
Yeah, and like the poisonous spiders, the deadly ones are sort of, they're quite spread out, eh? You have to be in certain locations to be killed by
I
spiders.
guess, I think it depends.
We don't
where you
have any deadly, like, you can be bitten by whitetails. Katapo, eh? Is
Catapos in New Zealand.
but I've never fucking really come across one.
Yeah.
You sort of probably have to be sleeping in a bush to be bit by one,
I wouldn't know. I have no idea.
I would say.
Yeah.
They seem like woodland
Because
creatures.
like fuck Aussie just for spiders.
Yeah. Fuck Aussie for the spiders and the
I'm
people
out.
that live in
It's
it.
so dumb.
I did, but other than that, beautiful like piece,
Yeah, I like the people.
piece of desert.
It was nice to look at stuff.
We got a big
Fuck,
rock.
bro, when I went up north, man, Tauranga is starting to look like Australia. Like, there's an expressway that you can go 110 k's on,
Yeah, you were telling me.
and it's like a toll, but you just
What?
drive through this thing. It's like, there's no toll booth, it's just cameras.
And then they just send you the bill,
I
or they just take it,
don't know. Maybe you go online.
or maybe you just, it just comes like a certain amount when it deducts like a year or something. If you drive through it, and then they send you a bill at the end of the year or something.
Nah, because some fellas would be racking it up quite high. Like my old man does tour stuff. Terry Tours.
Yeah.
in the Bay
Plug
Plenty
Terry
and
Tours if
Need a tour driver? Ring my dad. Go to Terry Tours NZ at Facebook.
you know if you want to go on a tour. Terry Tours.
They didn't pay us either. Dad.
Nah.
But Shay just wrote you a jingle, so there we go.
Yeah, so
But Tauranga, bro, was freaky. So much, like, because when we were driving through Tauranga, was that concert? Is it Bay Dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Cardi B came to that. That's
Yeah.
like their big headliner.
I didn't find that out until we were on the highway, like crawling through traffic past the stadium.
That it was that.
That Cardi B was there.
Do you know we have the
I
highest?
wouldn't have gone or anything.
The
I
highest rate of morning after pills from music festivals in the world. Well, like,
no shit.
yeah, it just skyrockets.
Where'd you get that from?
The database.
Yeah,
The database. The database.
the Shada base.
No. It was on like a reliable source. The Rock, I believe.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Because now if it's wrong, it's their fault.
Yeah. So yeah, if that information's wrong, it was two things. It was the morning after pill, and like energy drinks or something like that.
Powerade or something.
It just the day after festivals,
Yeah.
it's like crazy. So if you're single and you want to mingle, get on down to one of New Zealand's festivals, and you're sure to maybe get pregnant.
Do a jingle.
Right? If you want to get pregnant for just one night, that's it. Bay Dreams, get some sex for free. Singles mingle.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
think of a.
Bro,
That's all right.
that's
Don't
way
you
too
outsource
funny.
for that sort of hooks?
Yeah,
Little
probably.
Dicky said that.
I think.
Usually you just outsource for the hooks.
Yeah.
I can do the verse. But the Terry Tours one was good. You keep that one, Flash. Jules.
Sweet. Well, we don't have upcoming events because, who cares?
Yeah, because we film and then we edit it anyway, and then it's like, oh, that
If we
upcoming
get our
event
shit together,
happens to be,
we could probably get
What
our
are we doing?
shit together and give everyone like lots of notice. But we just
nah.
You know, if
wouldn't
you
be
want to
that-
go to those things, you'll know about them too.
We want this to be irrelevant. So you watch it and you go, oh, fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's not like we're trying to be too informative.
Nah. Most of you are already our friends. We don't really have to impress. But yeah, I do have one sort of like a challenge, if you may,
Yeah.
just to throw out there.
I was worrying on the death episode that you're gonna.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about death, I just want to kill this mic right now with a warning. Just be safe out there. The sun's out, and melanoma's a high risk, and it can affect any skin, whether you're milky white like myself, or a little bit more on the tanner side like Jared, or even if you're more urban than that, then you still need to slap that sunscreen on. Me and the missus were talking about it, and it's funny. We grew up in a time where you didn't have to put sunscreen on. Really, there wasn't like forced. They said slip, slop, slap, and wrap, but no one did, and I didn't. I don't have really any friends.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
It's coming.
That has been reinforced for like 30 years in New Zealand.
Anyway, so melanoma is real for everybody, and I feel like this is and it's not racist at all, but the highest rate of cancers right in our country, Māori and Pacific Islander, right?
Apparently so.
That's what the stats tell me, the database, right? And then I had a thought: how many in their generations have worn sunscreen? Probably zero.
Fuck all.
Because you're taught that dark skin is not affected by the sun. Because what happens to white people is they get darker. So you're like...
But like taught, it's like...
It's just knowing. Like
they just ignore...
Yeah, but... Stuff. No, but even I've never seen an advert where they have a brown dude on the fucking ad putting sunscreen on. It's always white people on the sunscreen ads. I've never seen like an African.
We may have to look into
Caribbean Sea.
We may have to look into which types of cancers are killing Māori.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the melanoma gene might have changed over time. And
this is some bro science, eh?
Yeah.
Cool,
but
go.
But it sounds like a thing. So like, say like 50 years ago, however long, I don't know how long it takes for a cancer to change, but they have properties where they can just go from one to another. So if you get a marrow cancer, it can become a form of some other cancer, and they keep and adapt, and it'll mutate through your body. And I feel like that's maybe what has happened, because we're covered in UV rays. There's not many other things that you're exposed to all the time.
This sounds like I'm not trying to start an argument, but this sounds like remarkably close to an anti-vax sort of concept.
No, what it is they should start promoting more than getting screening and like these after measures, like
the government
check. The government. So this is for the government. They should be putting out there for all creeds and like advertising the fact that no matter how dark you are,
you still need
the sun's gonna fuck you up.
I'm real worried to check it.
I don't know how I got to this point though, because I was going to call Chris D'Elia out just to be a fucking idiot and see if he would notice, and then.
So you panicked and talked shit on cancer?
Yeah, because he's funny. He's too funny at this point in my life. I don't think. I could take him.
Chris D'Elia is too big. I'll go for cancer.
I could take him, but like.
Well, in a fight.
Oh, not in a fight. No, he knows Taekwondo. Well.
He knows jitsu and shit too.
Yeah, but.
And he's fit. All he'd have to do is stay away from you for like 5 minutes.
Jail, though.
5 minutes of dodging and come on, bro, both of us. If he stays away from us if anyone stays away from us for 10 minutes, we'll get beaten up by a fucking accountant.
Gang friends.
Oh, you gonna get your mates in? He might get his mates.
He's coming in New Zealand. That's how we fucking roll, boys. Fuck this Leia up. Fuck him up.
Leia.
Nah. Yeah. Start calling him Leia because he's a princess.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Yeah, no, I got him. I got him.
Chris,
he's probably got a bigger dick. He's got a bigger car. He's got a bigger fucking everything. He's got a bigger fan base. Got all of Guam. Like, he's got all of Guam. Where the fuck is Guam, anyway?
It's a U.S. territory.
So he's, like, famous as fuck in, like, Grape County. He's like the Aziz Ansari. He's Aziz Ansari.
Of
white people. Sorry, Chris. Just come at me, bro. You know, just I just want to have big friends and big places, and you got like.
Dig
Yeah.
up. Dig up.
Mm.
Go on. Let's see you land on your
Love
feet.
your work, bro. So just be nice to people and be honest to your friends. Like, don't if a friend's saying like, "Fuck, I'm here again, shit's getting down," and then you got like 12 friends going, "It's all right, hun. Things will get better. It's all right, hun. You got a good heart. You're a good person. You at least you're trying." And it's like you need to be honest with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've been here before. You need to notice what you're doing, and your friends need to go, "Hold up, stop being a little bitch. Live your life."
This
happy.
death episode has spiraled into Shay's.
Yeah, I feel like we delved into death, and now I've got this like life energy. Like I'm life.
see,
I'm alive
I
now.
see.
I'm alive.
A life,
Alive.
not alive.
A life. I am one life, but one in billions. That's the individuality complex.
Have a good day.
Thank you.